Good evening, everyone. It is a great honor for me to be standing in front of you tonight. As a matter of fact, several years before, I couldn't have even imagined that I could be here. But I am, amongst all these unique people, in the incredible place where peace is possible. Nevertheless, regarding all the effort I've put in to accomplish some crucial changes for the better, I was invited to tell you my story about building bridges. My name is Lukrecija, and currently I'm 16. I came here all the way from Lithuania, where I've spent my whole life. I was raised by my separated parents. On welfare, I will be always grateful for them. What I'm also glad about is the way they brought me up. They gave me a chance to taste the world freely on my own, to build up that inner strength, and to become one of those people who sees positives in our world. Since my very early days, I remember myself as being rather an invisible child. Bearing in mind those times I used to attend kindergarten, day after day it felt like having chains on me. I felt different. I've never been a sandcastle princess or a fake cashier in an ice cream store. And not because I didn't want to be honest, I just found much more profound to be in that skeptical observer's role. By the time I started attending school, my social skills were still stagnating in ignorance, no matter what settings I happened to be surrounded by. I just couldn't fit right in any extracurricular activity or in my school community or even in my own family. I was lost amongst my interests, amongst my emotions, amongst my daily challenges, which I collided with every day. On the other hand, this way of living seemed for me quite charming, because I felt the constant need to try new things and delve into the unknown. However, a couple of years ago, I've started feeling tired of that sense of instability. I didn't have any particular interests, sustaining family or any real friends, only those who've been treating with me like I was their inferior. But I don't know, it still remains a question for me what has happened in my head at that exact moment, when I just decided that I need to become an individual. I just followed my heart, my passion, and my mission to be someone that has higher ideals. I left behind all the people who were taking away my dignity, my confidence. I didn't pay attention anymore to what my fairly indifferent parents were telling me, that I was doing right or wrong. I just found my own path. I became an extrovert that I've always wanted to be in order to inspire others. I know that it can be very difficult to get out of the situation in which you feel absolutely helpless, like in chains. This was the case when I noticed a girl in my class which was being bullied. Me and my friends just couldn't help stopping the problem. And we went to a school counselor to ask her, that bullied girl, to be moved to another class. Shortly after that, we saw results. We saw incredible results. That her entire demeanor has changed. She was smiling, enjoying her new environment and her newfound friends. It was an honest smile, the one of genuine happiness. What we did was actually a simple gesture, something that any student could have done, but that gesture had a big impact on that bullied girl's life. We often find ourselves thinking that our individual efforts can yield little results in the grand scheme of things, or that it won't change anything, but that is not true. It isn't the case. Individual efforts, no matter how seemingly small, can have huge impacts. How many other bullied girls around the world just need one student to speak out for them? If you had to ask my friends what kind of person I am, they would definitely say that I'm the one who gives a little piece of my heart for everything I engage myself to. To present an exemplary case, I volunteer in Lithuanian Red Cross Society, where we collect money for elderly people's supervision, or establish stores for Christmas for the poor ones. I'm also very concerned about the role youth will play in the future. I take part in European Youth Parliament sessions, where we discuss relevant topics aimed at particularly at our generation, deciding on how good impact, how positive impact could we leave on society. I'm also working on school projects, urging the students to become involved in social activities. We have to eliminate the indifference. Every one of us doing small things together can cause a big leap of social and global development. I think that world definitely needs young leaders. For me, a leader is someone who's willing to stand up and make an initial gesture. Someone who's not afraid of acknowledging his mistakes. Someone who is wide open to learn, to broaden horizons, to respect everyone. And to be honest, I consider myself as a young leader. I believe that one day I could change the world, that I could be the one who leaves the trail in the history of leaders. I believe that we all together can create a better world. But first, let's start changing ourselves. Thank you very much.